Well, good afternoon. My name is Gordon Ramsey. I'm the Wichita Police Chief. On behalf of the city and the police department, I'd like to welcome you to our promotional ceremony today. A big day for many people in the room, but I want to first just take a minute to appreciate and recognize an employee that unfortunately we lost last week. One of our support staff, Marianne Law, was a transcriptionist for the police department, and she had worked here since 1994 and died suddenly on the 20th of April. So many of us just came from her funeral, and I'd just like to take a few seconds of silence to recognize her. Thank you. I know Marianne will be missed. She was a hard worker around here and did a good job. So our condolences go to her family and friends. And I know it's tough for her coworkers as well. So on another note, I want to again thank everybody for being here. This is an exciting day for those that are being promoted. I know how hard they work to get here because I've been hearing them complain about it for the last however many months. Our process isn't easy. There's a lot of study and a lot of work and sacrifice that goes into it. And I want to recognize everybody that's here that made it this far. You worked very hard, and we're proud of all of you. So with that, I hope it's great to see the families here supporting those that are getting promoted, and I hope that there is some time where you can spend together today and celebrate the accomplishments of those that are being promoted. For those of you that are not familiar with what we're doing at the police department, our focus really is on 4 things that we're working on right now, and the biggest issue we focus on is increasing our staffing at the police department. Is we continue to struggle to meet the expectations of our community, and we are every day, our staff is working very hard to meet those expectations, but we are also asking and seeking additional staff to ensure that we are providing the level of service that our community faces. Some people are being promoted here because we did get some extra staff this year. We got 21 additional sworn staff, which brings us up to an authorized strength of 671 people. So we are moving in the right direction, and I hope we continue to move that way, but that is one of the biggest struggles we face. One of the other big struggles we face is relationships and building relationships with our community and ensuring that we maintain their support. One reason we are getting additional officers and some new buildings and money infused into the department is because of the relationships that those in this room and behind me have worked so hard to establish. They work very, very hard in their efforts to build relationships with our community and frequently go way beyond the expectations of our community. We've had some big wins this week with some serious cases involving different robberies. We've had, yesterday we had our folks apprehended a couple of serious offenders who were robbing stores that sold cell phones, where they were tying up the suspects or tying up the victims and robbing the stores. And it was through our folks' tremendous work that we were able to apprehend them. The relationships, like I said, is important for when we have our needs, and the fact that this community supports us because of the good work that our staff does cannot be understated. And the fact that many people we deal with, oftentimes it's their only interaction with the police, and how important it is that we send people away with a positive impression of the good work that we do every day. Unfortunately, it doesn't always meet the narrative in the media, the good work that our folks are doing, but I can tell you I pay very close attention to what goes on in this community, and the good work that the men and women of this department does is incredible. The other area we continue to focus on is improving technology to keep our officers and community safe, where we are focusing on lowering crime. So far this year, our numbers have been going in the right direction as far as crime reduction. Our shootings are down, in part to some of the changes that we made with input from staff on how we allocate staffing. We continue to grow our camera systems, as well as new technology such as ShotSpotter that is also aiding in our efforts. The last thing we focus on is improving some of our facilities where our men and women work out of, and it was very exciting. We are continuing to move along with our East Station project. I met with my boss earlier this week, and he's very supportive of our improving our facilities, and we hope to break ground in September for a new East Station that will have all the needs that our officers have for serving our community to the best that they possibly can. When you look at our staffing increases and our facility increases and the technology increases, the city is investing in us significantly. And that is due in part to the good work of the people that you're going to see promoted today. And it's an exciting time because we're making a lot of promotions today. As I look through this list, I realize I probably should start wrapping this up because we're going to be here until 6 o'clock if I continue to talk. So I'm proud of each and every one of these individuals that are being promoted today. I know how hard they've worked. You're going to hear a little bit about them today. Behind me is our leadership team. They're going to read about them, and you're going to hear a little bit about each and every one of those that are being promoted today. Afterward, if those that are being promoted would hang out, we'd like to get some pictures as well. And I certainly hope to meet your families today and offer them a congratulations too. With that, we're going to move on and start with our promotions. We're going to start with detectives first. And Lieutenant Bruno is going to start.
If Officer Lemons and his family members that he wants to bring up can come up. Would you like to introduce who you have with you today?
Hello. I have my wife, Crystal Lemons, and my daughter, Kendall Lemons, here with me today.
Carl Lemons is a 17-year veteran of the Wichita Police Department. Originally from Garland, Texas, he accepted a scholarship to play basketball at WSU and has made Wichita his home. During his time on the department, Carl has served as a patrol officer, field training officer, mentor, defensive tactics instructor, and currently a member of the Wichita-Sedgwick County SWAT team. Carl is a graduate from Wichita State University, is currently enrolled at WSU to obtain his master's degree in criminal justice. He's a member of Omega Psi Phi fraternity, serves as a board member for Noble, WSU Band, Central YMCA, and teaches financial literacy for junior achievement. He also has a passion for coaching youth sports. Carl is also a two-time recipient of the KACP Gold Award. He has received a Silver Wreath of Valor, a Bronze Wreath, 2 Civic Achievement Awards, and many other commendations. Carl is married to Crystal, and together they have 2 children. Carl will be penned by his daughter, Kendall.
Detective Jamie Schepis, would you like to bring your family down here? Go ahead and introduce who you brought with you, Jamie.
Good afternoon. I have my wife, Ann, my son, Declan, and stepdaughter, Kelsey Ray.
Jamie Schepis is a 13-year veteran of the Wichita Police Department. Jamie attended Southeast High School before enlisting in the Marine Corps. Jamie served 5 years as an infantry rifleman with the 3rd Battalion, 5th Marines, and as a Marine Embassy Guard at the American Embassy in Paris, France, and Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan. During his time on the department, Jamie served 4 years in patrol, 8 years on the Patrol South Special Community Action Team, and 1 year on the Gang Violent Crime Community Response Team. Jamie also served 4 years on the Honor Guard and is currently an assistant range instructor and a member of the Special Weapons and Tactics team. Jamie is a graduate from Southwestern College and obtained a Bachelor's of Science in Security Management. Jamie is a recipient of the USD 259 Good Apple Award, Bronze Wreath of Merit, Civic Achievement Award, Police Commendation Award, a two-time recipient of the Life Saving Award, and has several other commendations. He has been married to his wife Ann for 10 years and has 2 children. Jamie will be pinned by his son Declan with assistance from his stepdaughter Kelsey.
Officer Vander Molen. Would you like to introduce your family?
My wife Gina, my oldest daughter Ella, and my youngest daughter Emerson.
And somebody sitting over here?
My mother-in-law and my wife's grandma.
Adam Vander Molen is a 13-year veteran of the Wichita Police Department. He began his career on January 9th, 2006. After graduating from the Law Enforcement Academy, he was first assigned to Patrol West. During his tenure as an officer, he has worked as a SCAT officer for Patrol East and West, and a field training officer and recruit mentor. In 2005, Adam earned his bachelor's degree from Nyack College in Nyack, New York. He is a recipient of numerous certificates of commendation and commendatory performance reports. Adam is married to his wife Gina and is a proud father to 2 daughters. Adam's detective badge will be pinned by his wife Gina.
Detective Hamrick.
Hi, my wife Sheena, oldest son McCoy, daughter Haven, youngest son Hayes.
Sage Hamrick has been a police officer for 10 years. He began his career with the Colby Police Department in Colby, Kansas, where he worked from 2009 until 2012. In 2012, he joined the Wichita Police Department. After graduating from the academy, he was assigned to Patrol North, where he worked as a beat officer from 2013 until 2015. In 2015, Sage was selected as a member of the Patrol East SCAT team, where he worked until May of 2016. In May 2016, Sage joined the gang unit as a gang intelligence officer. He was also a member of the gang task force that was in effect during the summer of 2017. Sage has been a member of the Violent Crime Community Response Team since that unit's inception in January of 2018. During his time in the gang unit, Sage has been qualified as an expert witness in the area of criminal street gangs several times in district court. Since September of 2017, he has been a part-time task force officer with the FBI Safe Streets Task Force. He has been the recipient of 2 Bronze Wreaths of Merit, 1 Distinguished Service Award, and the 5-year Safe Driver Award. Sage has a bachelor's degree and master's degree, both in criminal justice and both from Fort Hays State University. His wife Sheena will be presenting and pinning his detective badge.
Can I have Officer Inkler and his family come up, please? I want to introduce everybody.
This is my wife, Katie, my oldest, Thomas, Michael, and my youngest, Anna. My father's here, Mike, my father-in-law, Dr. John Halliburton's here, my mother-in-law, Cindy, my brother, Brent, and then my stepdad, Kerry.
David Inkler is a 16-year veteran of the Wichita Police Department. He attended Douglas High School and Butler County Community College. During his time on the department, David served 6 years in patrol, 6 years on the Patrol South Community Action Team, 2 years as a traffic officer, and 2 years as a community policing officer. David currently serves as the department's autism liaison, is a member of the crisis intervention team, and a SWAT crisis negotiator. David has worked in the Patrol South, Patrol West, and Patrol East bureaus. He was named the NAMI 2018 Officer of the Year. Other awards include the Wichita Fire Department Life Saving Award, Wichita Police Department Life Saving Award, the Bronze Wreath of Merit, Civic Achievement Award, Distinguished Service Award, and 8 Police Commendation Awards. He has been married to his wife Katie for 10 years and has 3 children, Thomas, Michael, and Anna. David will be pinned by his wife, Officer Catherine Inkler, with assistance from his son Thomas.
Officer Knowles. Go ahead and introduce your family.
Hello, this is my wife Jessica, my oldest daughter Annabelle, my oldest son Charlie, Bo, and Hallie.
Brian Knowles has been a police officer for Wichita for 10 years. He started the police academy January 2019. After graduating from the academy, he was assigned to Patrol North, where he worked as a beat officer from 2009 until 2013. From 2013 until 2015, he worked various SCAT assignments for Patrol West and Patrol North. In October of 2015, Brian joined the gang unit as a gang intelligence officer. He was also a member of the gang task force that was in effect during the summer of 2017. Brian has been a member of the Violent Crime Community Response Team since the gang unit was merged into that in January of 2018. Brian has been the recipient of a Silver Wreath of Valor, 2 Bronze Wreaths of Valor, 2 Bronze Wreaths of Merit, 1 Distinguished Service Award, and the 5-year Safe Driver Award. Brian has a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Wichita State University. Brian's wife Jessica will be pinning his detective badge. Donnie Moore.
It's my wife Candace and my son Dalton.
Officer Donnie Moore is a 9-year veteran of the Wichita Police Department. He began his career in March of 2010. After graduating from the academy, he was assigned to Patrol North, where he worked as a beat officer for 3.5 years. In 2014, Donnie was selected as a member of the Patrol North SCAT team, where he worked until early 2015. In 2015, Donnie joined the gang unit as a gang intelligence officer. During his time as a gang intelligence officer, Donnie was a member of the 2017 Violent Crime Task Force, the FBI Safe Streets Task Force as a part-time task force officer, and is currently the secretary for the Kansas Gang Investigators Association. Donnie has provided training to over 1,000 law enforcement officers throughout the state on Wichita gangs and violent crime. Donnie has been the recipient of 2 Bronze Wreaths of Merit, 1 Life Saving Award, 1 Civic Achievement Award, and the 5-year Safe Driver Award. Donnie has a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Fort Hays State University. Donnie's married to his wife, Candace. They have a 4-year-old son, Dalton, and Candace will be pinning Donnie's badge. Melissa Burns.
Let me adjust this mic here for a second. This is my dad, Troy, and my mom, Pam.
Melissa joined the Wichita Police Department in June of 2013 after graduating from Colorado Technical University with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice with a concentration in forensic investigations. After graduating the academy, she was assigned to the Patrol North Bureau where she worked as a beat officer. In September of 2016, she was selected as a member of the Patrol East Special Community Action Team. In November of 2016, she was selected to be a gang intelligence officer assigned to the Investigations Division. In the summer of 2018, Melissa was assigned to the Violent Crimes Task Force as a response to a spike in violent crime. Melissa is currently a gang intelligence officer assigned to the Violent Crimes Community Response Team. While employed by the Wichita Police Department, Melissa has been the recipient of a Certificate of Commendation, a Distinguished Service Award, and a Bronze Wreath of Merit. Melissa's mom, Pam, will be pinning her badge.
Schepis.
Got my wife, Tammy, and my daughter, Jemana, and my son, Firas.
Hassam and I graduated the police academy together, so this is a huge honor for me to read this for him. Hassam Schepis is a 21-year veteran of the Wichita Police Department, joining the Wichita Police Department in 1998. During his 18-year tenure in the Field Services Division, he was a patrol officer on first and third shifts, a field training officer, a traffic officer, a special community action team officer, and a community liaison. Hassam was promoted to the rank of detective in December of 2016. While in the investigations division, he served in the burglary section and in the domestic violence sex crimes section. He's earned the following department awards: the Bronze Wreath of Merit, the Distinguished Service Award, the 5 and 10-year Safe Driving Awards, and multiple other certificates of commendation. Sam has a bachelor's degree in business management from Newman University, and today his son, Faraz, is going to be presenting and pinning his sergeant badge. Jerry Manuel. Introduce your family.
With me today is my beautiful wife, Jennifer, and my 2 boys, Cameron and Caleb. My daughters, unfortunately, weren't able to join us today. Also with us is my mother, Norma Jean Murray, and my wonderful in-laws, Deborah and Don Bischoff.
Jerry Manuel has been with the Wichita Police Department for 15 years, joining in 2004. After graduating from the police academy, he was assigned to the Patrol South Bureau, where he worked as a beat officer from 2004 to 2008. In 2008, he was selected as a school resource officer at Hadley Middle School, where he worked until 2009. He's been assigned to the Patrol North Bureau, where he worked as a beat officer until 2012. And in April of 2012, he was assigned to the Exploited Missing Children Unit as the Missing Child Human Trafficking Officer. In March 2016, Jerry was promoted to the rank of detective, and he was assigned to the Sex Crimes Domestic Violence Unit, and later to the Gang Felony Assault Unit. He's been the recipient of the Bronze Wreath of Merit, 2 Civic Achievement Awards, the 5 and 10-year Safe Driving Awards, and several certificates of commendation. Jerry also has a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Friends University, and today his wife, Jennifer, is going to present and pin his sergeant badge. Well, in bulk. Brian Safra.
I'd like to introduce my daughter Emily, my stepmother Kathy, my wife Claudia, my son Brian, and my dad Dean Safra.
All right, Brian Safra became a member of the Wichita Police Department in April of 1996. After graduating the academy, he was assigned to the Patrol South Bureau, where he worked as a beat officer, a community policing beat coordinator, and a traffic officer. He also worked as a gang intelligence officer in the Investigations Bureau. In April 2014, Brian was promoted to the rank of detective and worked in the financial crimes section, and later transferred to the domestic violence sex crimes section. Currently, he's assigned to the gang felony assault section. While working for the police department, Brian has received several department awards, including the Bronze Wreath of Valor, the Bronze Wreath of Merit, the 20-year Bronze Wreath of Merit, the Life Saving Award, 3 Distinguished Service Awards, 20-year Safe Driving Award, and the Kansas Association of Chiefs of Police Silver Award. And today, Brian's father, Dean, is going to pin his badge.
Detective Henderson. Chris's family couldn't make it today. They're at a school field trip, so. Sergeant Chris Henderson started his career in 2001 as a patrol officer assigned to Patrol South. He spent a year at Patrol South and then transferred to Patrol West, where he worked 4th shift for 3 years. In 2004, Chris enlisted in the military and was subsequently deployed in 2009 to the Middle East for 13 months in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom. He was also deployed in 2012 to Guantanamo Bay, Cuba for 13 months in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. He spent the majority of his career as a patrol officer assigned to the Patrol East Bureau. In March of 2015, he was assigned to Patrol North as a 47 Beat Community Policing Officer. In May 2015, Chris was selected as the Academy Field Training Officer, where he trained police recruits on the fundamentals of law enforcement, departmental policies, and procedures. He was a member of the Wichita Police Department Honor Guard, Wichita Police Recruiting Team, and is currently a crisis hostage negotiator for the SWAT team. In April of 2016, Chris was promoted to detective, where he was assigned to the DV Sex Crimes Unit before transferring to the Special Investigations Bureau in 2016. Sergeant Henderson has earned the following departmental awards: the Bronze Wreath of Merit, 15-year Safe Driving Award, numerous certificates of commendations, and received back-to-back awards from the Wichita Crime Commission in March and April of 2018. I'll be presenting his badge to him today.
That brings us to a conclusion. I see my boss just snuck out the back door, City Manager Layton. I appreciate him and all his support he does for the police department as well. I want to congratulate everybody again today. It's a big day for many people. As you can see, the caliber of people being promoted here is second to none. They've worked very hard to get here. So one last congratulations for everybody, and then please stick around for some fellowship.